Hey, what's up, Internet? In this video, I will be talking about the additional dwelling unit law that was just passed in Chicago a few weeks ago and what that might mean for you as a resident of Chicago or a potential investor in multi-unit properties in Chicago. And this is actually the second part of a two-part little mini series that I'm doing. It was one video. I broke it up into two videos because I just thought it flowed better. So this video will be referring to some things that I talked about in the first part in the first video. So if you if you get confused or tripped up about anything, that is why. And the link to that first video should be somewhere in the vicinity of this video here, or it will at least be in the card on the video at the end of this at the end of this video. I feel like I just said the word video 1,000 times, but hopefully that followed. If this is your first time meeting me, my name is Jake Lyons. I am a real estate agent here in the Chicago area with Berkshire Hathaway, and my contact info should be somewhere around here now. And there it is. There it is. Okay. On the other side of this intro, I'm going to get into this additional dwelling unit law, and we're going to have some fun with it. So see you on the other side of that. Jake Lyons here. How can I help? Okay, so just a couple months ago, as of the recording of this video, actually, fun fact, one day after my birthday, the city of Chicago passed this new law that allows for the building slash making legal of units of these additional dwelling units that we've been talking about, these, coach houses, attic units, basement units, things like that, for the first time since 1957. In these particular zones that they've sort of opened up to allow for this kind of thing to start happening on May 1st. May 1st is when applications for these are going to start becoming a thing. And, the reason Chicago wanted to do this was to increase the available housing stock, the inventory that's allowed there, to create more affordable housing opportunities, and to allow, long time, not even long time, but just current residents opportunities to bring in more revenue from the property that they own and keep people from, getting priced out of their areas and having, sort of the downside of gentrification and all that kind of stuff, to combat people getting displaced and all that kind of thing. So that's sort of what the spirit of this law is all about. Now, next up is everybody's favorite, just riveting content, me reading a page off to you. But so these are the areas, the general zones that this law is going to be going on in. And this is a 3-year program, by the way. So from, May of this year to May of, what would that be? I guess 22, 23, 24, 2024. And then they're going to kind of assess things from there. But, so here are the zones that this is happening in. The North Zone, so that's kind of the Lincoln Square, West Ridge, Edgewater, Uptown, pretty big area. Northwest, you can see this. If you are more of, and by the way, this is just straight from the city of Chicago, straight from the mayor's office. And if you're more of a visual person, here, thanks to chicagocityscape.com, thank you to them, here is a map of where these zones are. So the northwest, kind of up along this, kind of following the blue line track up this way. The west, south, and southeast down here, the southeast corner. So of note, the west, south and southwest zones are only going to be allowing 2 new units per block per year. The northwest and north zones, as of the time I'm writing this, as of my own knowledge, do not have any such restrictions in place. But so this is basically this allows you to legally have more units. So that can be, like I said, that's a good thing for a lot of people, and is a pretty big game changer for a lot of people. There are some rules that go along with this, though. So, obviously this is the city of Chicago now, where they're not going to just let you do whatever you want and not have some say in it. So you can only do this if your building is 20 years old or older. If you're building 2 new units or more, they have to subscribe to affordable housing limits. So, for example, your basement unit can't go for any more than $1,100. And there's just a couple other little restrictions on it, such as that. So, but overall, don't see how this can be anything but a good thing. I hope that these zones do well, and in 2024 they extend it to be the whole city. I don't really see a downside in this. I know some aldermen had some issues with it, and just in allowing people to be able to it's like they're getting away with something. But I don't know, if you can make some more money off of your property and it's not hurting anyone, and if anything, these units are happening anyway, right? We've established that. So as long as it's happening sort of under the guidance now of the legality of what Chicago is allowing, then the more the merrier, more opportunity for everyone, I think. So that's that. As far as going forward, I don't, what will the actual repercussions be of these new laws going forward? I don't know. I don't think that we'll be seeing a whole lot of current property owners going out of their way to make these legal non-conforming units suddenly conforming now. I think a lot of people will probably take sort of a, if it ain't broke, don't fix it attitude, and not really want to open a can of worms by inviting the city in to come snoop around their property, and who knows what they'll find, and whatever. But the only situation I could really see that becoming a thing is if somebody thinks that it's worthwhile to going back to that old chestnut of the 3-unit property with the in-law unit. Maybe if they think that selling it as a proper, true 4-unit building would yield them a higher selling price. If they're interested in selling it, maybe they'll go through the process of making that a conforming unit. But otherwise, I feel like most people are probably just going to stand put if these units already exist on their property. But it definitely will improve or increase the stock of new construction of these types of dwelling units, right? So somebody who has just a big slab of concrete in their backyard and has never thought to really do anything, well, now building a coach house is in the is a potential thing that they can do. So maybe that, I'm sure we'll be seeing a lot of things like that happening. New stock of these. So not necessarily affecting things that are already existing, but going forward, I could see that being the case. And and it's something to consider too if you're looking to purchase in these areas, knowing that if you're not necessarily beholden to just the property as it is, you can do different things now, as long as all the legal issues around that specific zone, and how many permits have already been pulled and that kind of thing. If you're in one of those units that is restricting things, but yeah. So that's all the info I have for now. I mean, that's all the info anyone has for now until we find out more about how the program is going over the course next couple of years. If you have any other questions, if you have anything else you want to talk about, please feel free to reach out to me. If you got some good info out of this, got some value out of this, please hit the subscribe button, the like button, leave a comment. Whatever platform you're watching this on, do the thing that indicates that you enjoyed this and want more of it. And that's all I have for now. I will see you next time. Goodbye.